Welcome back to the Oakland Men's Basketball Notebook. My name is Neal Ruhl, the voice of the Golden Grizzlies, and we're joined now by who's turning into a freshman sensation. He is Micah Parrish. Micah, appreciate your time, and looking forward to having this discussion with you. And we've gotten the opportunity, Micah, to talk a few times, and there's a bunch of stuff I want to get into with you. But the first thing I want to touch on, Micah, is with you. And as I've gotten to know you, you're a real even keel guy. I can't tell – if you've had a great game, if you struggled in a game, a win, a loss, you're always kind of the same guy. Have you found out that benefits you in this roller coaster that is college basketball?
Yeah, I feel like I found out at a really young age, like starting my junior high school. That's when I really found out like you just can't really show too much emotion in the sport. So
And certainly you don't you don't do that. But the one thing you do show at times is a certain level of defensive dominance. Ever since you were instilled in the top of that Golden Grizzlies zone defense, the season did a complete 180. Really, what's been impressive, Mike, is you look at what you've done in that zone defense. Against Michigan, against Michigan State, these big-time opponents that you have faced, and most recently Wright State as well, they struggled against it at times too. What about this zone defense do you find yourself the most comfortable with? Why are you able to make so many plays at the top of this zone?
really, I feel like it's just more like man to man to me when I'm at the top, and I could just put pressure on the ball. I can just disrupt the defender, middle offensive players, and then that's why I feel like it just feel natural to me. I feel like I'm not really playing a zone. Feel like it's playing a matchup zone in that case.
Do you feel like you're getting better at it too as time goes on? Because when I sit courtside, I look, and this is something that's always struck me since I started doing college basketball is you go to Syracuse or you go to these places that are famous for the zone, and you look at it from your perspective by the bench, and all these arms are up in the air and these passing lanes are occupied. There's nowhere to go. Do you find yourself figuring that out too more as you go?
Yeah, I figured out that if you have your hands up, it's harder for like the opponent to make passes anywhere. So I feel like if you put pressure on the ball, hands up, I feel like it's getting easier to play the zone at that point.
Joined by Micah Parrish here on the Men's Basketball Notebook. So, Micah, about that, being the young buck on the team, you and Trey Townsend certainly leading up the freshman class this year as far as your impact on the court. What about Dan Oladapo? I guess, and Dan's a young guy, but I guess among you guys, he's the old guy, right? Do you guys call him Pops or anything like that?
Nah, it's just Dan. No,
What
Dan
about
is a
that
good team.
relationship? What about that relationship with Boogie?
Dan is a good team, man. I like playing with Dan. I feel like Dan, it just when we need him, he's there. Like he's always there. Him with the rebounding, him with like basically cleaning up all the bad shots around the basket. Yeah, I think that's been huge for the team this year.
There is no question about it. Well, Micah, we certainly do appreciate getting a couple minutes from you, really breaking it down. And again, you're a guy just a calm, cool, collected demeanor all the time, and we certainly do appreciate the time. Thanks.